It's that time of the year again. Premier League is almost back. We're gonna do some predictions. We got a couple of days left. Will Arsenal still finish first? Will the new promoted teams get all relegated? No, you don't think so?
No, no. I think I'm gonna surprise people with my. I think my lower half of the table is almost more surprising than my top half.
Oh, definitely for sure. There's gonna be a few surprises from both of us. The way this video is gonna go is that we're not gonna do 20th through first place. We're gonna go team by team, randomize them, and right now we're gonna be starting off with Everton.
I have them in 13th. It,
I have them at 13 as well.
because I was looking at, they finished 13th in the last 2 years.
Uh,
Everything surrounding them, either you know, they just can't go higher or lower. Really, they bought Hackney, George, Norgard.
Evil Saka.
Yeah. They're good signings, but
Straight swap with Brandon Johnson and Dwight McNeil. I've never heard of that in years, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
most mid-table swap of all time as well.
It's literally the most perfect swap ever. Both 77 non-rares switching teams. I don't know. They're not flashy side. But I just found out they were the least rotated side last year in the Premier League, so they rarely got injuries. Gardner really stepped up last year, but their strikers are not able to step up with them. So I don't think they're going to be that much of an attacking threat. They're always solid defensively when you go to Everton. Not going to say their stadium name, look it up, but it's always going to be a tough one. You know what you're getting yourself into when you play Everton. It's really just a hard 3 points if you're able to get it from them.
Yeah, I don't. Their signings. It's like they still have bum fullbacks. I mean, they've still got Mikalenko. They've got John O'Brien playing
Still no
center
right
back.
back
No,
ever.
Mikalenko is like championship level, championship strikers.
Yeah.
Like they could easily go to like Brighton level if they just got like left back, right back striker. If they just got those sorted. But
Because, yeah, I remember me and you talking about Everton last year, and they were really a few positions away from really pushing it to Europa League like they used to before. It's mostly the right mid. They got Brendan Johnson. He's kind of mid, but he could surprise us a little bit. Ndai is still a great player. It's just really Barry and Beto that they need to replace.
yeah, and those fullbacks.
Yeah, should have never got rid of Moises Keane, who's supposedly going to Como for roughly 35 million euros.
Hmm.
Anything else to really say about them?
It's not too much to talk about when you talk
Yeah,
about Everton.
I mean it's just Everton. They got still David Moyes, so it's just gonna be a solid season from him. It's just a typical Everton season. Really, that's it. Next up is Brentford FC, a team you should never bet against because I think most of us had them close to relegation, fighting for their lives, and they finished ninth, just outside of Europe, or even 10th. But still,
Mm.
right
Well,
this season, I got them sixth.
sixth.
No, by the way, we did not look at each other's papers, predictions, anything of that sort. We are brothers, so we kind of have that neural link.
Sixth.
Yeah, just again, you can never bet against them. They always have smart signings. They know what they're
But
doing.
sixth. Like that's like Villa, Newcastle,
Yeah, we'll get to those players or
and
those
then
teams later.
because there's the big six, and then there's Villa, Newcastle.
Brighton, Bournemouth, those teams
But they didn't really they bought Sangare, but Igor Thiago's not going to be as good.
as prolific. I think someone's gonna step up, and that's Schaude at the
Sh-
left wing. I
I
think he's really gonna step up his game.
I think it's a bum. I think it's
Really,
I think it's a
I mean,
mid-table like Brendan Johnson.
I don't know, but the thing is, he's able to get some production. That's the difference between them two.
But like Brendan Johnson used to be able to those back post finishes.
Yeah, but Schaude, that 7-0 thrashing against Frankfurt kind of just showed off what he's capable of.
Nah,
I mean,
I don't
what
care about preseason.
yeah, but just a good indicator. They still got Jaden Anthony. Is that how you pronounce his name? Yeah, Jaden
The
Anthony Winger.
bottom.
Yeah, they're really strengthening their depth pieces, and they have no Europe this season at all. So that's a really good indicator of how, or not even indicator, like a really good factor to have uh, playing in the season. It's less games, no Thursday, Wednesday night games. Get to rest the players, less injuries. So that's why I have them six, and plus just really smart transfers. I think who was it? Sangare
Yeah,
from I keep getting him mixed up with Kamara.
Lawns.
Lawns, yes, really amazing signing. I would not be surprised if he goes for like 90 million dollars next transfer window. Liverpool were being linked to him, but Brentford offered him playing time and wonderful for him at least.
Yeah, I have them 11th. I think you're insane if you think Keith Andrews can get Europa League and that. I don't know. I don't think their squad's that good.
Oh, when
Uh,
you said six, I thought you meant you had them six as
No,
well.
no, I
Okay,
have them 11th. I think they're closer to Everton than they are the top six.
I think is that no Europa League that, or
But
even
I mean, neither does a lot of these teams.
I think they're the biggest surprise team this year for sure. At least for me.
I think you lose a couple points there.
I don't know. They have Callum Wilson, more prominent, prolific goal scorer than anything Everton has.
I mean, I have them above Everton, but
I
like,
mean, yeah, fair, I guess.
I don't know. I think 11th. So first, 11th, 6th. I don't know.
That's whatever. It's just predictions.
Next up, we have the Conference League winners, the FA Cup winners. But Glasner did just leave. We have Crystal Palace. Me personally, I have them in 15th. So
Me as well. Actually, 15th.
I was telling him, yeah, I think we'd be on the same wavelength. They're playing Europa League, but they did get the Lons coach who finished second, so he must be pretty good if he's finishing second.
The only reason I have them so low is because they lost Gahey. I mean, last summer. It's just more
LaCroix,
the fact that they're still losing all these like really
LaCroix
marquee, these talented, quality players. Their defense is gonna go. Their quality has dropped down significantly. Chris Richards is the best defender that they have right now. They did sign Oscar
Minigueza,
Mezegueza.
and then Tamayasu.
Yeah.
But I forgot there's Asian Cup. They're gonna lose Kamada, Tamayasu. It's like what? They have Richards and like they may have like three center backs. Like I don't know, this could be a little shaky, I can't lie. Just because of that. And then last year they got a lot of points from when Guehi like was there
Mm-hmm.
for that first half of the season. So this could get shaky to be honest. I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
I was debating them 16th, but I know 15th. That's where they finished last year.
I think it's just Europa League as well being a factor. We could really tell from last season, previous seasons before, teams have struggled playing both competitions when you're a smaller team, especially when you don't even sign that many depth players as well. But the one bright side for at least us Americans that they signed American Wonder Kid Xavier Gozo, so I hope he gets playing minutes. They're going to be playing like 50 games this season, so he should be getting playing time. If you don't know him, watch his highlights. He's really good on the ball, good striking abilities. Has like an amazing resume of goals as well, being only 18, 19 years old. He can play right wing, right mid, and even right back or right wing back. So I think he fits Crystal Palace well. Just one upside, at least for us. Um, they also might lose Wharton this transfer window, so that's a negative. I am factoring that in at least for now,
Hmm.
and that's why I have them 15th. Really, I don't know. I don't expect too much from Crystal Palace this season.
Yeah, for sure.
Our first newly promoted side, Ipswich Town. They had a pretty good season last year in Championship. They have a plethora of signings, a bunch of Premier League proven players as well, young talents. I don't know. I have them 17th.
Same.
I have them barely surviving, and that is more due to their talent and not due to coaching, like some other championship or newly promoted side teams. I think talent's gonna save them, and it won't be pretty. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't mind their coach, Gary O'Neill. I remember Bournemouth lost like 9-0 when he
Mm-hmm.
got brought in. Like or they lost 9-0, then he got brought in. And they steadied the ship. He stayed up with Wolves when people doubted them.
Mm-hmm.
He's not insane, but I feel like you're a relegation team. You might as well. They got Enciso, Lukic,
Mm-hmm.
Ouattara from Strasbourg. They got these.
Diop, Florentino, or
Yeah, yeah. Like those players, they're not insane, but they are mid-table. They
the,
are good enough to stay up.
these are the signings newly promoted teams should be looking after or trying to sign, and they're doing a wonderful job. And all those have really good upside as well. Over their just being prolific, being able to change the game. Just depends on how they're going to be playing. If they're because you don't really play the same way when you play in Championship and in Premier League. So if they're going to be attacking, these players are able to carry it, even defensively too, playing like park the bus system.
That's why I like it because Gary O'Neill, he's not gonna. Because we forgot to say, you remember their old coach McKenna?
Yeah, the one that left.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like maybe he would try to overcomplicate it, but Gary
Mm-hmm.
O'Neill and they got Maeda who has like 99 pace.
Yeah,
I don't know, like
crazy winter card
yeah,
that one year.
and they have a tall keeper. I saw. I don't know. I feel like they might get some long balls to some quick wingers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know their winger like Philogene Bodens? He's
No,
he's the one who scored that Rabona like almost Puskas goal, but it ended up being like an own goal
no, I need
at,
to see
at
that.
Hull City.
Ugh.
Basically, I don't know. They could have something a little tricky down the wings. I think They're also linked to Palacios. I don't know if that's like
Oh,
Fabrizio paid.
84 rated on FIFA, guys.
Yeah, Champions League experience. If they got that,
No.
for sure.
It's like a that's like a Chabi or not Chabi. What's his name? Shaka type of signing for Sunderland. That look how that did for them. And this guy's also a great passer. He's just not the same role. Perhaps he's more of an eight, but I
But
think he would do the job as a six if they need that.
he's Argentine. He'll scrap it up.
Oh, for sure. I think they're gonna survive, but it's gonna be till the last few weeks of the season that they survive and scrap it up. Really.
Yeah, I wonder who you put 18th and 19th then, because we've been on the same wavelength besides Brentford,
Yeah, we'll
which I
see.
don't want to be.
Okay, on to our next team. Sorry about that.
So this next one, not even the fans of the club, I don't even think they're on the same wavelength as I am. Chelsea are winning the league, in my opinion.
Actually,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
We
go,
the
go on, go
last
on.
time we won the league was 10 years ago, when we finished 10th, like we just did, with a
Mm-hmm.
4-3 back coach. And Maresca's gone. Palmer can finally play good. João Pedro can finally play good. Colwell's back. LaCroix, Colwell, there's no weakness there. The only thing I can say is that Robert Sanchez kind of stinks, but I really like this team. Reece James, 1 game a week. He can probably get 25 to 30 starts because he already had 20. I don't know. I think we're winning the league.
I had them third, and I thought that was a bit too absurd. But this team has so much upside to them. They just signed Morgan Rogers. Who else? Let me look.
Palestra,
Yep,
LaCroix,
yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, the striker from Strasbourg, tall guy, can finish. And they finally signed some players that they were missing, and those are old heads to keep the locker room in check and maybe slap Enzo a little bit up. Captain
please.
Hendo, Danny Welbeck. Like, they're
And
not the greatest players, but vibes, atmosphere, like
they're
personality is a really big thing in the locker room.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it. We have freaking Xabi Alonso, who's won a league at Leverkusen. I don't care about Madrid. He does not coaching
Dude,
Mbappe.
I have that on for Madrid. I said no one can coach them. Only an old head style coach like Mourinho can really do it because modern day coaching is a lot different than like old style coaching where like, you're able to be little bit more of a dictator with your players. But now it's like you kind of just have to let them be. Players have too much say in the locker room, I would say, with contracts as well. So I'm gonna ignore the whole Real Madrid stint as well. I don't really buy into it. How can you control Vinicius and Mbappe and Camavinga, Valverde, Tony Rudiger? The list goes on.
I think I always kind of flip flop if Maresca's a good coach or not, but I think I'm thinking about it. Palmer only had a good 1 to 2 months under Maresca because he hadn't has had his tactics yet.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, he wasn't good. People don't talk about it, but Rossinier was the guy who trusted João Pedro and got most of the goals. He got like 12 goals under Rossinier and McFarlane. And then they have Rogers. Like, our attack will finally look good. I actually think Maresca was holding this attack back.
I agree so as well. The thing that sucks is that they did lose Cucurella, but that was really the biggest like outing signing because
And Enzo
Garnacho.
staying.
Yeah, Garnacho isn't really that much of an effect. And Andre Santos a little bit.
No.
He's gonna get more playing time at United most likely. So I don't think that's a really big miss. Left back, who do you guys even have? Oh, I guess
Pep
what?
Chavaria.
Yep, yep. I was gonna
Never
say
watched.
Colwell. Or,
Yeah, it's like a new signing.
yeah, as long as he stays fit, that's I don't know, probably breakout season for him as well. I mean, I don't even know if breakout would be the right term, but still, he's gonna most likely have a good season.
Then you think about it, Cole LaCroix. I don't think there's a single weakness between them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you combine their talents, and it's literally like one of them's the left-footed passing center back, one of them's the more aggressive guy, kind of like Saliba Gabriel. Obviously not the same talent level, but same kind of idea. I don't know. I like our season.
I do like Chelsea's opportunities. Also, again, no Europe or conference, none of that. So I think that's really big upside. We did see that with United, how it helped them out, but also they did go out to Grimsby Town, so we're not going to forget that.
But
And
dare I say, United kind of have like not the best squad. I think Chelsea's squad is a lot better than
I think
United's
United.
this year.
I think no, sorry, not United. Chelsea squad literally still has more upside. I'm going to be up with that. Rogers, Palmer can go back to his old self. João Pedro can still be prolific enough. Liam Delap, I don't know. Should have went to Como. Decided to stay in London instead. Silly choice by him, but what can you do?
Mhm.
14 is Newcastle for me. For you, where
14th place.
yeah,
Well, the eighth.
eighth.
Another Brentford.
I don't know. I think it's just a huge reset for them. Easily losing to Nali, losing Bruno Guimaraes. Who else? I mean,
Gordon.
yeah, Gordon. I mean, they also lost Isaac last year, and that really affected their season as well. Surprised Hall or Livermento haven't left either, so that's why I have them 14th. Eddie Howe left as well, so we'll see how this new coach gets on it. Really, they do have a promising winger in Terrore. I assume he was gonna have a breakout season. Someone to look after in the draft picks as well. If you're doing fantasy league, any words from you?
So I have them in eighth. So yeah, I have a lot to explain. I mean, I'll admit it is a bit of a vibes pick. It could go completely wrong, but they finished 14th with Eddie Howe, with Guimaraes, all these guys. They got Champions League because Isak was firing them in, not because they're sick. So Gordon wasn't even doing anything in league. He had like one non-penalty league goal.
Mm-hmm.
And then Voltamati's going to be better. Hall and Livermento might not get injured because Eddie Howe with this freaking terrorism ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think they needed a reset, and I just like them more than the other teams surrounding them, the other mid-table teams.
Yeah, for me, these new signings aren't just enough. They're just not enough, really, compared to Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, it's
Excuse me. Well,
worth mentioning that their coach, he's from Salzburg. He was in LLE, where he was coaching a lot of youth players,
mm-hmm.
and this is what he's coaching at again. So I think it's going to be kind of like, bumpy, but I don't know. I rate them.
I just I just want to say I don't think they're gonna have that bad of a season as everyone else is gonna say. Some people have them literally scraping by in 17th place or even 16th. I mean, it's two positions off from what I have. It's just I think other teams are just gonna have a more solid season than they are. I think it's just more of a again reset season for them.
So yeah, this is one of those teams where you look like a genius if you get it right, because they could be anywhere really.
Yeah.
My sixth place is Aston Villa. They're a very sixth place esque team. Even though they lost Tielemans, Rogers, Loki lost Constance today too. That's a really big one. Might be losing Watkins. They're Loki losing half the team. But they got Suzuki, Manzambi. I think Watkins is already kind of being pushed out. They have
Mm-hmm.
Brian Madjo, who looked really good in the Super Cup.
Only 17 years old or 18 years old. Just
Mm,
promising, huge kid. And I have them eighth. Again, is just losing those main players and Tillmans, Digne, and Rogers. It's Manzagbi, great player, was amazing to watch at the World Cup. I wonder if they're gonna play him as a 10 like he did at the World Cup. If yes, then I don't know. Again, I remember predicting Aston Villa to be a lot lower last season, like just outside of Champions League and I
yeah,
think Conference League.
Emery just always figures it
Yeah,
out. I'm believing in Emery for this one.
I think it might be done with them getting the Champions League. We'll see. Their squad's a bit thinner. Euro Champions League as well, but we'll see. It's really hard to like bet against Emery.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's people will say like, well, Manzambi has big shoes to fill, but he's already good. Just because he's young doesn't mean he could be better than Tielemans. I'm not saying he is, but he could have a season better than Tielemans, or really carry Aston Villa. Suzuki, Debu was already kind of getting pushed out the door. Suzuki looked pretty comfortable at the World Cup. Like
Hmm.
these look like good signings.
Yeah, I mean, I just have them eighth. I think other teams are gonna have a better season, but again, I thought my prediction was right last season when they went what was it, 5 games not being able to score, which
Yeah.
was like some weird record. But yeah, they figured it out, finished above my Liverpool, and I don't know, just eighth for me at least. My team is next up, and that is Liverpool, and they are my Premier League champions for this season upcoming. Absurd, really. Send me to the asylum right now. Strap me up in a white coat. But I am banking a lot on upside, a lot on Isaac Verts, getting that Barcola signing through the contract, and buy as well, and rumors of Wharton. And I think if Wharton comes in, he fixes a lot of our midfield balance. Yes, it's going to push out a bunch of players. Is it going to be him? Is it going to be Wharton Mack, Wharton Gravenberch, Wharton Soberslai? But I think that six really helps us out, and I am banking a lot on upside. If he doesn't come, I dropping them to fifth place. That's really it for me.
So when you make these predictions, you have to remember that this will actually happen. Like you see Iraola lifting up the Premier League,
Yeah.
and you see Keith Andrews in Europa League on the shouting against Ajax.
Yeah, I did a
I think
little.
it's you because you're making fun. You're just saying like Chelsea, you're kind of third.
Uh huh.
What's
No, I didn't
there's
say
not an insane difference between Chelsea and Liverpool quality wise.
I wasn't being kind.
You
What?
you were saying like third place, like oh I thought I was already like being good with them.
No, no. I saw. I was going against the grain and saying it was absurd. Where some people have them like fifth or sixth, and that's what I was saying. Not that I was being too kind. If you know what I mean.
I have them in fourth,
Or
basically. I think you're relying on a lot of bounce backs, which they'll get some. They still have Van Dijk, Allison leading. That's why I have them in fourth. But Iraola, very intense coach, but they have no squad depth. They don't they just sold Jones. They don't have a backup right back or really left back. Their center backs just came back from injuries, and then they've got to figure out what to do with Isak Ekitike.
well, Editike doesn't matter because he's injured till like second half of the season.
Maybe. If you sign Barcola, if that for sure gets through, I can maybe push you to third, just because that is still a lot of quality starting. But I don't know if Iraola is the guy to figure out all these issues. I don't know.
I think he is just because I think Arnie Slot really ruined the image last season, first season. I don't even know what happened, how we won the league. I was not banking on that. We won it. I think
I mean, when's the last time a mid-table coach like just won the league?
beats me.
You're counting on a lot of
I
like
am on upside.
anti-history.
Don't care that history is meant to be broken. I mean, we were banking on Man City to catch up to Arsenal last season, as they'd done before, but they didn't, and Arsenal won the league. I don't know. I just see a lot of good signings. I think preseason we've looked solid. Yes, we've played two games where we lost the lead, but again, that's just friendlies. You are swapping a lot of your main guys out at halftime, vice versa, and that's what really happens. Araujo looks solid at center back. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays right back for us. Frimpong did look solid, but I think I have more trust in Araujo. Jacquet will probably have a breakout season. People are going to be like, how is this guy only 20? How did Liverpool manage to sign him? He's going to be like almost a Van Dijk successor. Van Dijk is still solid. Don't know why people still underrate him. Just send twerking compilations of him. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I am baking a lot on upside. A lot of what do you call it? People finding their form again. Like Kirkes was, team of the season a couple of years ago. Who else? We lost Salah.
McAllister, Verts.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know. If we do get Wharton, I think it's him and Sobersley with Gravenberch coming in. It's just depending on the game. Verts as well, Isaac as well. But Isaac is going to get like a fully fit season this year, so we'll see if the money was well spent.
Yeah, just can't agree. Sorry. For my 18th place, a team that's in the league but are gonna get relegated, in my opinion, that have been on a footballing level stinking it up. Nottingham Forest. What about you?
I have them 19th actually,
No,
and
even worse.
yeah,
I was gonna, yeah,
I think this season is gonna be one team is gonna get demolished, like ran through Derby County type of season, and then the 19 and 18 places are gonna be really close. They're gonna be scrapping it up. But I think Nottingham Forest is gonna have a blow up season with the way they had it last year as well. Plus, they have Glasner, who's been able to blow up as well, throw fits.
and he's under the dictatorship of Marinakis. He's not
Yep,
gonna
yep,
stay. I rate him as a coach, but
yep,
he's not
yep.
gonna stay. It's like, what, you're just gonna keep signing four managers a year and just about stay up? Like, you can't. That's not sustainable. They're gonna get relegated eventually with this stupid model.
Yeah, they had a really poor season last year. That comes down to different management styles. Their strikers are who Igor
Yeah,
Jesus.
because Wood's like old and
Yeah,
injured.
they lost the what's his name, the Nigerian guy
Anderson.
Anderson as well. Just it's not gonna be enough of Gibbs White and like Murillo playing for you. Shells probably won't be as good. He's aging up. We already saw that last season. Just and they don't have that much depth as well, and it's going to affect them even though they don't play any European competitions. I just don't see it really well. I think everything's just going to blow up, and they're going to blow up and go back to championship.
Yeah, I don't think many people have this prediction, but sometimes you gotta go against the grain. You could say they had Europa League last year, which is why they went a little lower, but I don't know. Just like I said, I don't know if this is sustainable. They're gonna run out of coaches to rehire.
Yeah, I don't even know. They might call up one of their old managers back this season.
Sean Dyke.
It's just gonna be a whole comedy show for them. Maybe Ange as well. Maybe he survives more than 2 weeks.
And then who's to say Gibbs White doesn't leave in Jan?
Yeah, he was close to leaving until he had a gun put to his head.
And Glasner, we know he's a crybaby. He's like, "What? He leaves or I leave."
Yeah, oh my goodness. I remember Gahey to Liverpool, but then sells them right to City. Absurd stuff. I really do not put too much trust in this team. They do have a lot of talent, I would say so. But again, I think it's just straight down. Leeds is our next team, and I have them 11th. I do have them as more of a sleeper pick. And what is your position 11th as well? 10th? 12th?
19th.
Oh, 19th, really? Wow.
Well, I guess I'll start since I'm the contrarian. Everyone
Yeah.
thinks these guys are freaking Barca. Daniel Farke, he just tied like a billion games. They were undefeated, but yeah, like they weren't getting enough points, and they have a lot of players that aren't prem quality. I actually really like the signings of Trafford and Muharemovic,
Yep.
but then their strikers next to Calvert-Lewin are like Nmecha, Okafor. They got Ampadu, Beal, Bogle, Justin. These guys are like championship level, and they have no style of play. Like, what's their style of play? Just booting it up,
Really, I
just
mean, it's
playing
still
for
solid.
ties.
It's solid. That's what I'm going. That's why I'm saying they're 11th. Maybe a tad bit too high, but 11th for me is due to just management and tactics really working out.
But Fark's a relegation specialist. They don't have good wingers. Like, where are the goals going to come from if Calvert Lewin gets injured?
Harry Wilson, he's gonna give a lot of assists through set pieces, free kick goals.
Like, yeah, that man's like a half a season wonder.
I mean, it's just I don't know. Their 11th might be a bit too high thinking about it, but I I honestly I don't have any more words for Leeds really.
Yeah, I guess, like I said, I'm the contrarian here.
Yeah, I guess next to on to the next team.
Left, Rodri left. Where do we have City? Me personally, I have them in third. It's kind
Force
of,
for me.
yeah, they could be lower, but they do just still have Holland. They do just still have Holland and Cherky and Semenyo.
Foden and Nico O'Reilly, Donnarumma.
They do just still have enough talent, even though, like I said, I'm not sure about Maresca. People like to say he's a big game coach, but remove the PSG game, he actually like didn't win many big six games. He is inexperienced. Regardless if he's a good coach, Pep was there for like 10 years. Like that's so hard to replace. Then that's for the players that's different. Rodri left. DM is the most important position in football.
And he plays the position of two players basically. Like his role, his style, his quality, literally World Cup player of the tournament, which I honestly probably agree with. And they mostly lost all their killers. Bernardo Silva, Akanji, Ake, who else? Stones as well. That's someone that was really solid in center back. We'll see how Diaz plays. We'll see. I don't even know. Nico Gonzalez is also being linked away to Newcastle. It
It's
really
like
is. Can Foden step it up once again? Uh,
will like guys like Nunez, Gonzalez, those are Gvardio, those are like Pep signings, like inverted midfield or wing backs. Like, does Maresca know how to get the most out of those players?
easily, yeah.
We like to say he's Pep light, like because he's looks the same in possession, but like
Hmm.
Chelsea soccer was the most boring, dry, bland at times. He was a really streaky coach. Like, what is there that he's like Pep? Like, Pep instantly changed Barca. Like these two are not the same at all.
Is Anderson really gonna keep their spirits alive? I honestly don't see it. He honestly might be a flop this season as well. That's who I have as the flop of the season. Sorry, Anderson. I don't think you're kind of joining not a sinking ship, but a ship that's about to sink. Maybe he is the hold to plug it up and make them float. But really, it's gonna be honestly bad vibes in the locker room with them. Not even bad vibes, just really like orless, nothing really to look forward to. But I still have them finishing fourth due to Holland being their striker. This guy gets goals anywhere, from any position, really. Their savior right now. Doku, he always scores one goal, and everyone's like, oh, this guy's so good. Why don't we rate him? Yeah, because his last goal came in January, and it's already May. stuff like that, or he scores in August and then scores again in December.
People are like, he had a good season because like he
Yeah.
got 8 GA instead of 6 GA this
Oh,
year.
congrats, congrats.
Like Grealish would also cut the ball back. Like that's not
Is it
necessarily
just
a
because of the price tag? Really, is that it?
5-star skill moves.
Sterling was more of a productive player for City.
You know, that beast. That's the type of
Do
player
we?
City need because I saw it was kind of a shit post, but it kind of made
Uh
sense
huh.
that Man City aren't signing killers anymore. They're signing Marmoush, Semenya, flavor of the month players. Like
Hmm.
sometimes you gotta just sign a player that you like, not necessarily that the world likes. And these guys are expensive. Marmoush on 300K a
And
week.
he's been linked to Spurs as well. That's someone else that can be gone.
Yeah, it's like you bought this guy for like what 60, 70 mil, 300K a week, and now he's just gone.
Yeah, just sits
City
at the bench and makes what people hope to make in a year, even in 2, 3 years.
and like City don't feel like
Oh.
they don't get enough crap for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you see Maresca getting fired, let go?
City bored. I feel like they're patient. I was gonna say something. I completely forgot. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's more of just like a rebuild year for them, I suppose. Seeing if these players still fit in. I think Maresca will still get a chance. It just depends. I don't think he's going to be that terrible. If it is, he's going to be let go easily. I mean, kind of how it works. If you play really terrible, you do let go. But like you said, City are more patient with coaches, or at least with Pep. And these players, if they're not working, I think they're more than likely to be sold like Doku easily, even Foden as well. It's just really that, but I don't see them hitting the ground hard. I think they're kind of like Liverpool last season, where they're going to win some games, go on more of a losing streak, drawing streak, and just end up finishing fourth somehow.
Yeah, Maresca's he's so streaky at Chelsea. Like we'd win like the first 8 games, and then we'd have a bad January,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would like just about scrape through. And then second season we started really good, and then he just everything exploded. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Elliot Anderson. I never thought about flop of the year, but like, is he really like a Man City six?
Yeah.
Like Rodri, Rice, Caicedo, Gravenberch, even like those guys are pretty good with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Anderson, because Anderson's mainly a ball winner.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's really like a big six DM. I don't know.
The expectations for him are going to get to his head most likely. They're going to try to play him like Rodri, and it's not going to work out. So they're going to switch a few things out, and that's probably where they're going to lose the games as well. I don't know. Maybe this season flop of the season, but next season I wouldn't be surprised if he like kicks it off really well, because there should be no doubt about his like quality. It's just more the fact about the role they're gonna have him in and what they're gonna have him doing. And I don't know. Still fourth for me. What do you guys think about Maresca, and what do you think about Anderson?
Yeah. Well, what one last comment? Caicedo took like a whole year to
Yeah,
like finally get good, so that would 100% make sense with Anderson.
yeah. Straight down they go, and that is Sunderland for me in 18th position.
I have them in 16th.
Oh, hair in my mouth. Go on.
It's not unbelievable that they get relegated, but
I
I
hated
still
doing this. I hated doing this, really.
I think it's a bit of a mistake still because they've still got Shaka, Siddiqui. They've still got guys like that. But it is true that they're gonna have to balance Europe. They made one signing,
Yeah,
one
that's
whole
their
signing.
depth is thin. It's on thin ice. One bad game and it's all broken and it's all gonna go down the hill. And that's what I am banking on for them. Cause really, also Shaka, if he gets injured, they look like a newly promoted side with all their quality and players. I, I don't know. Last year we were a bit too scared to put them higher ranked, and they proved us wrong. But again, this is second season syndrome for them. I would say. Sheffield were close to getting Europa League that one season. They are straight down, and that's what I see with Sunderland as well.
But
Really,
they finished what, like seventh to 18th. That's probably like the biggest swing in history.
yeah,
But like 7th to 16th, like I don't know. I think I'm going in the middle. I'm not gonna fully say if they get relegated. It's like, let's say they have a bad season, they're gonna get out of Europa League early regardless.
maybe we'll see. I don't know. I really hate doing this. I think they're better than this, but I don't think this season is gonna be the same as last season, where the league felt funny in a sense, where a lot of teams are just playing on even grounds. I feel like there's going to be a lot more differentiations and quality between bottom half and top half. And I think they're going to be on the bottom half. I do have them still relegated.
So you have Sunderland and Forest.
Yep, the two Premier League teams that are going to get relegated.
And I have Leeds and Forest.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't too high on Forest, so we'll see how that goes. This might backfire us and like a pie in our face when we do comparisons of how the league finished and how we predicted it.
Hmm. My 12th place, a team that a lot of people are overreacting with, saying they could get relegated. I think it's the most irrational hate in history. I might as well just say in 12th, I have Fulham. People,
13th for me, or sorry, 12th for me.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
exact same wavelength.
yeah.
People are acting like they lost Ronaldo and Messi. Bro,
Yeah.
they lost Jimenez with six non-penalty goals. They
Mm-hmm.
lost Diop, who's a bit of a bozo.
Lukic,
Lukic,
yeah.
he's like, these are average players. Why are we acting like if Beto, Barry, Jimenez can get around 10 goals, why can't Gonzalo Garcia? A guy with
Yeah.
Champions League experience, a guy who can actually do something when given a chance. Under the coach who made him who he is, they signed Shea Charles, who looked good at Southampton, the FA Cup, whenever I watched. Only
Mm.
games I watched, I'll be honest. But I think people are seriously overreacting of Fulham.
I mean, I think a lot of people's thoughts come from Marco Silva somehow pushing them above their weight every single season. But right now they've signed like what was it, January last year? A lot of those signings are like they fitted this year. They're getting to know it. I think this year they're gonna break out, and that is what Oscar Bob and
Kevin.
Kevin as well. Sucks I didn't sign Chekawezi.
Uh,
Yeah, that could have been a good signing, but I think Garcia is going to be a wonderful striker. He's going to show levels to the Premier League, I suppose, and I think Ariola is doing the right thing of calling him in and like trusting this player, giving him a fair shot where or shot where he wouldn't be given at Real Madrid, and I think Raul Jimenez will not be missed by his presence. You know,
which
Garcia's.
this isn't hate. It's like he's 36. I don't know why people are acting like it's a big
Yeah, we
miss.
might be American, but no, there's no reason to hate him. He's better than most of our strikers, at least in his peak.
And
And
I think people are overreacting because they just think of Fulham, even in always in history, as like, big long balls with Marco Silva and all this.
yeah,
And the second they start getting some technical players, people don't like it. It's not what they're used to.
That's such a conservative club. It irked
Yeah,
me. I'm so happy they're signing these players with more potential, more again upside. Take a shot every time I say that, but still upside, something to look forward to. Some players that can actually grow, not some I don't know peak player who's just gonna be solid, like a Harry Wilson. You know what he's gonna get out of you, or you're gonna get out of him. No, he signed Oscar Bob and Kevin, who have so much potential, so much skill. I think they just hate seeing Elasticos at. I don't even know
get
what their stadium is called.
Craven Cottage.
Yeah. Oh my.
Because I mean, they're like an actual like posh team.
Yeah.
Like they're
Most
like,
posh team in Premier League.
yeah, have like a quiet home apparently. One last thing with Arbeloa, people are like, well, he's like one of the worst Madrid coaches in history, but like, bro, he's gonna be coaching Bob and Kevin, not Mbappe and Vinny, and those teammates were KOing each other. That's the hardest job in history.
Again, I should really not. What do you call it? Judge too hard for coaches coaching Real Madrid. This current Real Madrid, just a lot of personality to deal with. Jose Mourinho's the right fit for that. Maybe not tactically, but personality and like vibes, perfect fit. But again, this is Premier League. Ariola is going to do a good job. He's already having more modernized fullback roles, overlapping, inverting, a lot more involvement with them. And I don't know, it's something they hate seeing. They probably just love seeing a full 11, the goalkeeper one, the right back two, center backs three, four. It's just something that they can't grasp their fans. But this is more of a surprising one.
Another London-based team that really need a comeback season, Tottenham Hotspurs. I think I'm gonna be on the completely different wavelength. I've gone for seventh.
Seventh. I have fifth, so that's not too far off.
Good. I thought you were going to be one of those Tottenham morons who say third, second, like
No, I
not
think
even Tot.
Chelsea has more talent and a better coach, I would say, so that's why I have them higher up. But Tottenham are like huge signings. Tonali, Van Heckel, Fernandez as well,
Tonali.
Senti, yeah, Tonali,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, Robertson. Just all these players who like are so much better than what they had last season. No more who what was it, Papasar or Bentancur playing in the six and the eights. Sucks that James Madison is currently injured. Same with Kuleveski. They're literally a striker away, maybe even a winger away from possibly being higher, at least for me. I mean, why do you have them seventh?
So yeah, like you said, striker, winger. I think a lot of their team actually doesn't fit each other in a weird way. Like Van de Ven is a very intense up and down player, but then Porro, he was good at Spain because he was just on the ball. But
Hmm.
then you're not gonna be on the ball with Van de Ven and Udogi. Those guys want to just run and run. Um, De Zerbi, that's my main reason to be honest.
Fair.
He always makes you think. Well, not me. I've honestly seen through the gimmick already. Like him and Spurs, they're such a perfect marriage because every season people think, bro, Spurs might be back. De Zerbi might do something here. But then he doesn't. He gets fired. He asks for something. He's a crybaby Italian coach like Conte. And Spurs probably finished like seventh or sixth with Conte. Like this is like classic Spurs when they had like Conte and Mourinho. They got fired and they finished seventh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just because he did have a really good season with Brighton. That's what put him on the map. Marseille, when he was with Marseille, they couldn't even finish into the Champions League playoff position with all their talent that they had. But I think the players might carry this team more than the coach. I feel like it'll be a good balance, but I think it'll primarily be the talent, the quality carrying them. Because Pedro Porro was like night and day from what we seen him at Spain and what we seen him at Spurs. Always thought he was talented. Glad that he was shown. Was being linked to Liverpool. I was so happy, but decided to stay at Spurs. Like he believes in the project. Marcos Sensei
Yeah.
believes in the project as well. Van Hecke as well, and I might as well start buying in too. It is really a huge jump going from 17th to 5th, but I do see them finishing up in anything above 8 because again, no conference Europa Champions League. That's a big plus. Less injuries. We've seen that again with United. I feel like they're going to be United of the season where they have a huge jump. And who is their 10? Oh, Xavi Simmons is still
Mm.
injured.
Yeah, need a
Oh,
need a bounce back from him anyways.
oh, do we see him playing as a left winger when he comes back?
That's the thing, their attack, man. Striker, cam, winger. It's like
It's this weird thing is that Solanke always just finds goals somehow.
if he could stay fit, I'd really like him, but
Yeah, they're being linked
decently.
to a Gabco. That's also like something I'm banking off too. He might always be cutting in with his right foot, but he still has really good finishing qualities. I'm not gonna lie. He looked a lot better at Netherlands in this World Cup. And some players, some Liverpool fans were begging him to stay. But if we're getting offered 70 million, we're taking it and running it.
Yeah, where's Spurs getting this money from? We can keep saying stadium, but bro, they're 17th.
They're
It's
one of
kind of outrageous.
one of the biggest clubs in the world, actually. So it's everything is banking off, or everything's off of their revenue.
So how much
Yeah,
money will they have in the Champions League? Like these 400 million windows or something?
I don't know. They still got the Gareth Bale money. uh,
Dude, must we forget?
did you know Musa Dembele is one of the most underrated players in the Premier League?
I saw, dude, who was it? It was like Trippier or something. He's like, yeah, best player I've ever played with.
It made sense earlier in earlier in 2020, I guess, like 2020s years or whatever, that yeah, he was being under the radar for his like performances, his stats for Spurs. But now that everyone's saying that he's not underrated anymore, he's overrated now.
Dude, I've seen quotes like from the time where
Oh yeah,
De
yeah.
Bruyne, yeah, best five-a-side player of all time. Hazard, strongest human to ever exist.
When you start making a new narrative, Nangolan was the most underrated player I've played with, honestly.
Yeah, well, he couldn't get the ball off him.
Man, that Mohawk slices you in half, and then he slices you in half with his long shot too.
Like those long shots, they could kill humans. They would say.
That's why he ran away to what, Indonesia?
Hmm.
I think that was mostly for tax issues, I think, or crimes.
Smoking, I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, Spurs.
Sorry, I have more to say about transfer wise. I don't understand how Mateus Fernandez had like 6 decent months and now he's like 80 million. I think that's a crazy overpay. I don't like he's just an intense guy. Like I don't see it with
Oh, I
him.
guess yeah. I guess might as well jump back in. They did lose Cutie Pie to Atletico Madrid. Cutie Romero.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
cutie pie. I was thinking Bergvall.
I was thinking about Archie Gray.
Cute, Twink 11, bro. Brought in Van Hecke too.
Him and Guler.
Oof.
But anyways, Romero, it's gonna be a big miss, most likely. But I don't think he's gonna be missed that much because that's one center back. They signed two pretty solid center backs right now. Two progressing players, two really solid defensively as well. I don't know if
What
he'd be really missed.
what do they do end to end? That's
That's the thing. Do they play three at the back or do they play him left back? And I think they play him left back. I think he's gonna carry the ball like he did from center back, but now he won't be leaving his main position, having someone fill in for him. Because I don't know if Udogi is gonna be still like not injured.
it feels like they rebuild the team every year and they somehow always come back to a three back. I don't know how they do it.
It's the Spurs way.
One more thing. I don't understand like why they're splashing so much on like Savinho or Marmoush. Like they
Yeah,
can't get someone else. There's not. You don't have to sign a backup. I don't know. It's
Malik Fofana would do the job just right for them.
a guy like that. Like doesn't always need to be a
Some Premier League proven player,
$90 billion right here, right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they offer Marmoush like 500K a week, something absurd. And
Mm.
Savinho, that guy's still yet to score a goal. I'm pretty sure
In his
it's
career.
yeah, basically. But Spurs, I think they're gonna have a huge turnaround this season.
Coventry City, they got promoted for the first time in is it like Premier League history? I don't
Perhaps I wasn't alive for that long.
yeah, never remember them in the Prem or even being
I
like
started
this.
watching 2 years ago.
Yeah, this solid.
uh,
I have them 14th. I think that
14th. I have them 16th. Sorry.
yeah,
Before I forget.
I think they're actually going to surprise some people. Most people, I think they probably have them relegation candidates, but I think their players are actually kind of a little underrated. Sakamoto, Van Ujic, these guys are prem kind of players. They might sign Tamori. And
Mm,
Lampard's issue is kind of that he couldn't organize a defense, but he improved at Coventry. He most set piece goals in the championship.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, also 14th. It's because 15th and 16th are playing Europa League.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I like Coventry.
16th for me and is based off of Frank Lampard himself. Really solid coach. He's turned his career around. He's proven why he should still be a coach. Tactically, really amazing back in championship. But the biggest question is he going to play the same way he did in the championship? They were super attacking, like you said, 97 goals, crazy in set pieces, and we've seen in Premier League that is proven to win you games. Arsenal proved it a lot. I didn't catch too many games. I just don't know if they scored the cheap way like Arsenal. They scored the real way. I think it's gonna be a huge win for them. But as Americans, we did lose Haji Wright, or they lost Haji Wright for 12 weeks, which is unfortunate. RIP.
I mean, Lampard, he's stayed up with Everton though. Like he's not opposed to playing some kind of defensive football. I don't think
Yeah,
anymore. Like I think he's learned.
Yeah, he's not stubborn anymore. He really did learn a lot playing in championship and won the league by so many points as well. I really do think it's like the complete opposite. Ipswich stays up due to talent. Coventry City stays up due to management and tactically being sound as well.
Yeah,
And I think a lot of their players are really like mid table Premier League players. Jack Rudy, the right back out Milan.
Van Ujic.
Yeah, Van
But
Jukic.
that guy's such a prem player, like a fullback that's athletic and just
Yeah,
swing. Like that's such a prem player.
yeah, and then Urenki, nice signing as well. I think he's a ready Premier League player. It's nice that Coventry signed him. I guess a lot more pressure, but I think he's gonna live up to it. Anything else? I guess they lost here. How's your right? They're gonna be 16th for me. Dangerous on set pieces. It's really a team to be looking out forward to, and definitely watch the game on Friday. It's going to be a set piece battle against Arsenal. A nice opening day, but it might be the most boring soccer football you've seen ever.
Arsenal, I don't know if you remember when they lost 2-0 to Brentford, and
Yeah.
Brentford kind of surprised everyone on the opening day.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a repeat. Maybe it's a repeat. But I don't know. I have a kind of like I have a good vibe about Coventry. That's also why I put them up there. Like just
Yeah.
the fact they haven't been promoted in so long. I don't know. They might just come out the gates flying.
Are we doing it just because we don't want to see three new promoted teams go down? Are we just trying to be
Oh,
different?
I forgot to say, people put three promoted teams for relegation. That's only happened 3 times in Prem history. Three.
Last season it was two Premier League teams in West Ham and Wolves,
Mm-hmm.
albeit they were probably a lot better quality than or worse quality than anything we have in the Premier League. If that makes sense. Like okay, Spurs finished 17 last season. Who finished 16th? Forest. West Ham was a lot worse than Forest. Where am I going with this? Whatever. Yeah, where am I going with this? Scratch everything I said, but still, I
It's not gonna happen. That
yeah.
it's not gonna happen. It's only happened 3 times in history, twice in the 21st century. I don't know. It's not even trying to be different. It's trying to be historical.
And again, I think a lot of promoted teams do pretty well in their first season. It's just always that second season that gets them. But this is their first season, so let's talk about that. Safety, save. Number nine, for me is Brighton. For you
So it's
too,
the same for me
yeah.
because I was
It's
checking. They finished eighth 3 times in a row. They
it's
wouldn't.
literally
They
like
wouldn't do it 4 times in a row, would they?
yeah, it's like Crystal Palace with 12th position, but not this season, at least for me. It's just they're good, always good. They have the smart transfers. It's for me, it's just again Europe, right? Europe or no conference league because they finished right below Bournemouth, and it's they lost good players, Webster, Scally Marsh, and Van Hecken as well. But their goalkeeper has improved a lot. Was a starter for Netherlands. Unfortunate. I honestly think it's really unfortunate that they sold their Greek youngsters as well. They would have been doing good, but not Dortmund knows how to develop them. So for me, it's a win because I do have Greece as one of my big surprises in the 2020 Europe.
Euros, the
Euros. What the heck?
2028 Euro
I was
tournaments.
like trying to combine European qualifiers as well. Oh my word! But still, either way, ninth. I don't know much to say about them. They're just there.
Yeah, I literally only had 2 things to say. It's that, to be fair to them, they've never, since João Pedro, which they didn't really use as a true striker, they haven't had many quality strikers. It's always been like Neil Maupay next season, bro, trust.
Yeah, they
But
lost Danny Welbeck as well.
but they got Promise David. I don't know. I like him. I thought he was good for Canada. That Jesse Marsh should have played him a little bit more. They got Vuskovic. I've never watched, to be honest. So we'll see how
An
good he
aerial
is.
demon. You're gonna jump really high up, and then you're gonna see shadow above you, and he's like 4 feet above you, basically. He's absurd. I think he's gonna have a breakout season for them as well. Gonna prove to Spurs that they should have never sold him. But again, it makes sense for him to go to Brighton because he's gonna get a lot more playing time there, especially being so young. And Brighton always do really smart transfers as well. So what they see in players is what I believe in as well. So I really am not gonna doubt them. Minte, I wonder if he's gonna find his feet. Like he is really quick, progressive on the ball as well. It's just more the finishing, really. Anything else? It's Miota.
No, honestly, nothing.
Yeah, really, it's just ninth, and expect them to be like eighth or ninth the season right after that too, unless they have huge transfers or someone breaks out really big. Arsenal 20th. The team we hate the most, and that is Arsenal, is up next. I have them second.
Me too.
I just don't. I do understand why they signed so many players. It's like when you do FIFA career mode, and you have like really good players, and you sign backups, and so you just find a really like cheap 84 rated player that you can sign as a backup, and that's what they keep doing this season. It's gonna work out well. It's just I don't know. I feel like at least my gripe is that we should be giving them a lot more crap for signing and spending so much in transfer windows. Liverpool does it once, and they are never gonna hear the end of it. Arsenal does it every season. Every
Because they don't sell anyone.
yeah, that's
Maybe they'll
also
only spend 200 mil, but it's like they'll sell 10. So
yeah.
it is just 200 mil spent every year.
Yeah, their most expensive out transfer was what 32 million. Alexis Sanchez, right?
Uh,
Or even and
Ox.
Ox or yeah, Nicholas Anelka. He's literally like one of the top transfers out, and that was what 2002 or something. Second, we just know how Arsenal is: set piece specialist, defensive specialist. They have like center backs playing among the back four, the midfield basically.
That
But not
Konza,
really.
that Konza signing, man, I had them second because Saliba's out, but Konza's just a great player. Never gets injured. He plays like 35 prem games a year. Like this guy's a beast. But I think that title took so much out of them. Like they've been putting so much mental and physical energy for this title and
Hmm.
second places. I think
Sacrifice firstborns for this.
Good. They had a lot of refing decisions too. We'll see
Mm.
how the Prem reacts with the set pieces. Basically, I think they squeezed the
Mm-hmm.
most out of that orange. Maybe they
Yeah,
even finished below. My issue is just that I don't know if I can trust City and Liverpool.
yeah.
And Cholis, maybe he's good, but we don't know that. He's probably not going to be an instant left winger.
For me, I have him like best newcomer this season. I'm sorry, I think he's really highly rated. I think he's going to be more of like a assist merchant with Arsenal, crossing the ball, and maybe Jokeris
they,
or
they they need a guy to be cutthroat. I don't like Gyökeres, Havertz, and
Mikel Marino at striker.
yeah, they bought Guimaraes, but it's like their issue is creativity. It's never been yards ran and fouls caused.
Yeah, I mean they already have enough of that with Rice and Odegaard.
That's the thing, Rice and Guimaraes. It's like
Mhm.
you don't need creativity from Rice, but then Guimaraes isn't bringing any more.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be focusing so much more on Champions League this season, so they might be taking their again focus away from Premier League. Also, they weren't too convincing of winning the Premier League last
No,
season.
no.
No,
City was first by like match week 35, which
yeah,
they choked. Fair play to Arsenal, but it's not like they were convincing. That was honestly one of their worser seasons, and yet they won it just because of how the season was built.
yeah, this season's gonna be a lot different in my eyes. It's just are they able to keep up, or was it just like kind of like a fluke season, or was last season a fluke season for them? They definitely have the players, the talents. They have like in every position they have two players that like every top five league wants at least one of them or teams like Hikape and Califeri at
Dude,
left
and
backs.
and Capie and Konsa, who like that's probably the second best center back partnership, and that's their backups.
Yep,
That's bonkers.
Mosquera as well. Gabriel, I just wonder how he's gonna do. He wasn't that convincing with Brazil. I'm not gonna lie.
And then he has no Saliba for a couple months at least.
We'll see. Their right back is still Timber, so we'll see how injuries go. Yeah, their defense gets injured a lot. Ben White doesn't even like playing the sport. Too busy getting tans. Saka, we'll see how well he does. I think he gets too much hate, but at the same time, I also don't think he's that good as well. Gyökeres, another big season for him. He did get 15 goals last season in the Premier League. We'll see how that goes. He was never that convincing. He dropped a lot of stinkers, and the
Penalties and
yeah, who's even their backup striker? Just yeah,
Havertz.
Havertz, Marino. Yeah, it's still a really solid squad, but I don't think they're going to be able to repeat back to back or to do back to back Premier Leagues. No one has done that unless your name is Man City, and they're definitely not Man City. They don't have killers easily, so I think they're just going to try win the Champions League and still lose in the final. Let's get this over with. Let's just rip off the band-aid. Number 20th is Hull City, or we have Hull City, and it's their 20th. I think they're lucky to
Wait,
be in the position.
you have them 20th?
What, you have them 21st below the league table?
They don't have much squad quality, much coaching quality. I'm sorry, this could be a below 20 pointer season. I don't see anything.
I think it's going to beat Derby County's point record. Would not be out of the realm of possibilities because in the championship they were let me see this. I don't. They were expected 23rd in, or they were ranked 23rd in expected points in a
Mm.
championship league, and they made it through because of a spygate against Southampton.
It's like everything's just gone their way, and then they're not even signing like
Their karma's going to catch up. They're not supposed to be in this position, really. I mean, signed what's his name, Harrington from MLS. Good for MLS signing, or sorry, selling young players to Premier League teams, but this is barely a Premier League team. Do they have anyone else really promising? Maybe we're hating too much because
it's like who like
is Jack Butland going to be saving their butts? You know, who else?
when I go into a game against Hull City, what am I looking at? Like who am I worrying about? Like if I'm going up against even Ipswich, I'm like freaking Palacios if they get him or like Maeda. There's something to look at. I don't know who to look at a Hull.
Yeah, what's his name? Target. Their left back, Matt Target. Excuse my pronunciation, but still, Whole City is that one guy in fantasy Premier League where he's not changing his squad. You know, you're getting an easy win. Really, there's gonna be a punching bag of the league. Really, I'm not even banking on upside because there's nothing to be banking on. Anything else? Hey,
And
let's go. Timber scored.
dude, insane goal was that Velde.
Yeah.
Um, their coach, who even is this guy? What does he even do? Sergey Yakirovich. He's just he's a guy.
They just found him off the streets and tossed him in. You know,
God.
unless he's freaking Ted Lasso and is able to change all the players' personalities and vibes. But I don't think so.
No hate.
I just think that like I have it in my notes here. I think their like championship numbers are going to catch up with them, and it's just going to be a very long season for them. I hope this doesn't bite us in the butt. They somehow survive, but I just see another Wolves type of season, like a Wolves type season from them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, on to our next team. Next team up is Manchester United, and I'm not too high on them, and I have them seventh.
Well, I've them fifth. I think they're gonna be better than Spurs, right? I mean,
I
I
mean,
know obviously I know you don't, but
I mean, I get where you're coming from because Manchester United are the more established team. You know, they literally were able to play good last season, so we have more of a, I guess, benchmark for how their players are going to play, how Carrick is going to do, and yeah, I understand. I just think again, Champions League is really going to be hurting them, and there's defensive line is the same as what 2022 as Ten Hag, basically.
I can't lie. Like I do see your point that they could just finish 10th also. You know,
Another 16th position from them.
because that's been fifth.
Uh,
But dude, they're starting Maguire, Euro,
Luke Shaw, right?
Luke
Dilat,
Dallo,
or Dalot.
Lamens. That's one of the worst back fives in the league. Carrick, that's kind of like he came in, no one knew what to do, and like United always have these kind of one good season, one bad season, and then that midfield they just signed Baleba today. If you saw
Oh,
that,
is it official? I saw they were linked to him.
official. But Baleba, he played three full 90s last season.
Yeah.
They don't have like a
He was getting
salt.
subbed off 60 minutes into the game, like second half starting. He's like out,
They
could
don't
barely
have.
survive.
They don't have a solid DM, a solid Caicedo, Rice, Roger. They
Yeah,
don't
they
have
have
that.
Andrew Santos and Tillemans now, and Vuskovic can be running past those guys easily with the ball as well.
Those guys are all like number eights. They're all guys that play next to, they would
Mhm.
play next to Kamara, Caicedo,
Yeah, someone
uh,
who would do the dirty work for them.
and then Mainu is literally the exact same. It feels like
I guess one player I want to be talking about is Bruno Fernandez. You got your assist record. I don't think he's be playing the same way he did last season. I think he's not hungry anymore, and it was proven at the World Cup. Ronaldo progresses the ball, passes it off to Bruno, passes it back to I don't even know Ruben Diaz. It's just he doesn't have it in him. If he's not, I don't know, perhaps chasing like some goal or some record, I don't think he has in him. Yeah, I think he's still a good player, but I just don't think we're gonna be seeing the same Bruno Fernandez, some like almost lethal playmaker.
yeah, I don't think he's as much of a game changer as people think. Or I think he's a game changer when you surround the whole game with him, when
Mm-hmm.
he's the whole game plan. But that's not gonna work in Champions League against smart coaches, smart teams. I was talking about players starting. Don't they have like Chechko as their striker? Like
Yeah.
is that enough? I don't know. And Buemo overperformed his stats, and we saw at the end of the season he wasn't too good. Cunha got dropped. Dorgu ain't scoring these 40-yard screamers anymore. I
Yeah.
promise you. I don't know. It could go bad. I have them in fifth if I didn't say, by the way. Which I'm saying a lot of crap for a team that's finishing fifth.
Yeah, they did
Eh,
lose Casemiro, who was actually having a really good season last season, or yeah, last season. Sancho, just gone.
Yeah, they got
They,
Rashford, huh?
yeah, I mean they don't. It's just more the fact that their transfers out aren't as significant as other teams or other clubs. Transfers in, I mean Tillman's still a good player, but is this what United needs against Santos? I think he might be taking up the like a backup role, getting subbed in late game. What's the youngsters? Kobe Minu. Is he really all that? The way
Because
they
every coach has dropped him.
yeah, the way people speak about him, he's like the next coming of like Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard is like this generational player, but he hasn't proved it. He's had glimpses, but is he really all that?
Like I think Amram was dumb to drop him. Carrick still played him. But
Yeah,
then they looked for midfielders. On England, he's a backup.
yeah,
Like like I said, he's a guy who's like an eight, but like could get subbed off at the 70th minute. Like
mm-hmm,
he's not an insane game changer. He's the third center mid in a 4-3-3.
mm-hmm. But
And
if they're signing Baleba, I think that kind of does improve their chances of going up for me, at least. What
it
were you gonna say?
it does, but does that really change their like six issue?
Yeah,
Because like we said, he can't finish games. I don't even know. Is he really like a ball winner? Like I don't know.
it's their defense for me. Really, it's just Laman's good player. I think he finished what first by most prevented goals or something, or most prevented XG. stats, he's gonna be solid. He might not be De Gea, but I think he's gonna be the reason why they fight higher in the league table.
Yeah, I mean, Carrick, it's going to be interesting. I think we all know that last season he wasn't actually Pep Guardiola. He thought that was just a guy coming into a new squad that wanted to play for him. So we'll see. Maybe Premier League teams do kind of have it easy in the Champions League, so we'll see if that's much of a hindrance. It obviously will be something, but we'll see how much.
Oh, a little story, I guess. Congrats to Milan for beating Manchester United in the friendlies. If you guys ever seen Box to Box, and if you do, and you know Varvar, oh, so wonderful to see him come up with new lies or new narratives to push why United lost, and Amarin proved. I don't know. I don't know if he proved anything, but he just defeated his old club, which I love. I don't. To me, let me just get this over. I don't think Amarin was that bad of a coach. He's not even a bad guy too. I just felt bad that he was stuck in that situation. They're kind of like the English Real Madrid in a sense of like just bad
Yeah, one
atmosphere
of the worst
wise.
jobs in the world.
Yeah, I guess yeah, one of the worst jobs to really have. It's just freaking hellhole in there. Cutthroat as well. They always are switching managers. Is Carrick really gonna survive to the end of the season? Finally saving
Saving something for last. I
yeah
don't even know.
Bournemouth. Bournemouth. I got them 10th.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, really nice. A great way to finish. We started with the same position or same rankings, finished with the same ranking. It's nothing against Bournemouth at all. They have such talented kids, such high potential, like wonder kids, Krupi and Ryan. You know, their left back was able to step it up really big when Kirk has left, and honestly, he seems better than Kirk is right now. And that's saying as a Liverpool fan. Who else?
I mean, they signed these youngsters, Silva from Benfica, Alvaro
Yeah,
Rodriguez. You know, at least one of them is going to break out and be solid. But I don't know, the end of the season form from them, Iraola, it's like they kind of just tied. Like they just started tying and scrapping
they
it
had
up.
one of the easiest ways into Champions League, and they couldn't do it against Liverpool. Really, all they needed was a win in like the last several 5 games against a very poor side Liverpool, or like very performing bad side Liverpool, and they couldn't do it. But again, still such a team with such upside, as I always say. It just for me, it's just they have Europa League to focus on, not crazy depth like Arsenal, but still going to be performing well. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they finish higher than 10th, but I think a lot of factors are playing into it for them to not finish much higher.
Yeah, I mean, with that scrappy play, that was because Iraola changed.
Mm-hmm.
They have Marco Rose now. He's like your so typical Bundesliga leaving space open type of coach.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really the type of guy to like bunker down when he needs to?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest Marco Rose enjoyer, so
Yeah,
I see
really.
10th maybe. Yeah, it's around there.
Able to keep Alex Scott. Let's see if he's still able to perform and maybe get into the England national team. But I don't know. If he does well, he'll be sold next year. But this year they're going to be able to keep him. They did lose Marco Sinetzi, their Colombian left winger since what's his name?
Sinistera,
Yeah, Sinistera.
dude, that was years ago.
No, was it years ago?
No, he was always injured.
I thought
I have not seen him play a live
I
game
think
in
he
like
went on
years.
loan because I literally looked it up. It just said he got sold to like Brazil. Okay, either way, he's out. You know, and I don't know. There's not really much change. Did they get Antonio Silva, like you said earlier? I do see a lot of potential. Like I see him finding his form really well, and might not have like first season won't be like what Ruben Diaz had, but I do see him grow into a Ruben Diaz type of player in the future easily, and him being sold. Just someone that's going to help their defensive line, especially when they lost Zabarni, Sinetsi, Kirkus. I don't think they're
Hoiston.
and Hoyson as well. Sorry, I was thinking about someone else. I'll get the right back. That's what Adam Smith. But either way, that guy's filling a hole really well. And again, Bournemouth is one of those teams that have smarter signings. Really, nothing to be down on for them. Is just grow the players, and you're gonna see the results later in the future. All right, that finishes off our Premier League predictions for this season. I got a couple of days to edit and send this out. We did this on August 19th,
Bro, you
2026.
got one day.
I got one day. That's fine. It's a couple of hours. Either way, that's all our teams predicted. let us know what you think we got wrong, what we got right, if we should stop recording videos, if you want to see anything more from us, let us know. Give us your opinions. Anything else from the kids or from the viewers?
Yeah, tell us who you guys think won the league, who got relegated. Don't tell us your 8th place or whatever. Tell us something interesting in the comments.
And it better not be something absurd. I remember seeing some guy saying Brighton's gonna get relegated. That's doing it for the clicks. That's your engagement baiting right there. Tell us something true, and then we'll reply back to see if you're a lunatic or if you're a biased fan. So please like, subscribe, turn notifications, and see you guys later.